Name it now. Right now, name it. I don't think many people are going to get that one. Good day. Happy day. My name is David Morgan. This is The Music Shed. This is our reaction series. The main series we've had so far is the reaction series. We've done a lot of EPs.
I'm only playing your fucking game because ain't shit else to do.
Almost like 3 million EPs. And we're rolling. And I'm excited to do this one because this is Architects, and this song is called Animals, and it's the live orchestral version from Abbey Road, which is a very famous studio. One of the most famous bands in history recorded pretty much everything there. And if you don't know who that band is, I don't have any hope for you as a fan. I have literally none at all. You should know that. Okay. I'm disappointed in you if you don't. Oh boy. So we're going to check out the live orchestral version, live at Abbey Road, Animals. We've done Dead Butterflies and Royal Beggars. So if you haven't checked those episodes out yet, do it. I mean, why not? If you like the band, then check them out because they're good EPs. Okay, let's go. Howie, hit it. Let's do it right now. Go. Oh, God. Seizures. Don't watch this if you're... Okay. Okay, before we get into that, which we just heard, which is, I think, more the sound of the band, that introduction was gorgeous. It was very not of this world. It was very heavenly and ethereal and magical. Really, really like that. Oh. Orchestral instruments and rock and roll work really, really, really well together. If you haven't checked out Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album, that's one of the albums that really broke open this idea, the practice of really using orchestral instruments in a rock and roll setting, especially like A Day in the Life. The Beatles as a band, they did that a lot. And it's very apropos that they're doing this at Abbey Road, the studio that the Beatles recorded at. I really enjoy hearing these orchestral elements with more of the metal sound. It's really interesting to me and very effective.
I do my best, but everything seems ominous. Not feeling blessed, quite the opposite. This shouldn't feel so monotonous. It never rains, but it pours. We're just a bunch of fucking animals.
Oh!
Don't cry to me because the fiction that we're living in says I should pull the pin.
I can't pause it. Oh, yes.
Should I just pull the pin?
At the time when the Beatles were doing Sgt. Pepper's, the orchestral musicians that they hired, which I think were from the London Philharmonic Orchestra, were like they felt so weird. Like they felt strange going into be on a rock and roll session. And now it's so commonplace. It's just it's very common for rock, and rock doesn't have to be just guitar and bass and drums anymore. For a long time, you could really, I mean, Live and Let Die from the James Bond movie that Paul McCartney did. There's so much of that blending, but back then it was like that barrier between the rock genre and the more classical genre just really hadn't mixed as much. And as these musicians are probably very, very comfortable doing this, whereas in 1967 or 6, when they recorded Sgt. Pepper's with the orchestral stuff, people were like, this is really weird, and I don't know if I like this kind of thing.
Should I just pull the pin? Should I just pull the pin? I dug my heels, I thought that I could stop the run. The ground gave way, now I've lost the plot. Fucked it again, that was all I've got. It never rains but it pours.
I wanted to also point out the melody is really, really, really nice. I am a melody guy. I am addicted to melodies that move me. And this is a beautiful melody. With a beautiful melody and the chords that can go along with it to give it the color that the melody needs to get across the meaning of the song. When those two things are in place, I kind of don't really care what genre of music it is. For me, it's a lot about the song. And I really like the melody of this song. It stays with me. It affects me.
It never rains but it pours. Life is just a dream within. We're just a bunch of fucking animals. We're afraid of the outcome. Don't cry to me because the fiction that we're living in says I should pull the pin.
So the chorus, C sharp minor, A major, F sharp minor, all diatonic. Means that it's in the key. All chords found in the key that we're in. I like that little... Is it... And is that from the original song that... Or did the arranger come up with it? Simple. And I do really dig how right before the chorus, he whispers dynamics. And then he just comes belting out. That's not a note they use. Beautiful. A lot of dynamics. Whoa!
Buried under dirt, a diamond in the mud. Infinity is waiting, 'cause nobody can burn a glass cathedral.
There's so many more colors that you add in when you start adding different instruments like this. Classical music used to be called legit music, which is really one of the most bullshit and very racist things you could possibly say about music. And there's a whole nother discussion about that. But it made it feel like in order to be a legitimate musician that you had to play classical music. And that's just not true and very ethnocentric and racist, in my opinion. And I believe that whatever our imaginations can conjure up in regards to music, we should do that. There really should be no barriers to style, instrumentation, whatever our imaginations can think of, we should go for it. That's how we can really use our voice in an art form in a way that's unique to us. It breaks the mold. And then other people start doing it and it becomes a thing, a normal thing. And then we hopefully keep breaking through those barriers and evolving. And these musicians are absolutely incredible, all of them.
We're just a bunch of fucking animals. We're afraid of the outcome. Don't cry to me because the fiction that we're living in says I should pull the pin.
Woo!
We're just a bunch of fucking animals.
Oh, yes.
Afraid of the outcome. Don't cry to me because the fiction that we're living in says I should pull the pin.
Yes. Amazing.
Should I just pull the pin? Should I just pull the pin? Should I just pull the pin? Should I just pull the pin?
Dude, brilliant. Effing brilliant. And I mean freaking brilliant. So another thing I'd like to note is the presence of many women on this session. The conductor was a woman. I think more of the orchestral musicians were women than men, it seemed like to me. And that's also an evolution, a difference that there's no way back in the 60s that the conductor for any of these sessions was a woman. And now it's very commonplace for all types of production, conductor, musicians, whatever. Just women are a lot more present, and it's a thing. And the barriers of those, the walls between the gender differences had to be broken through at some point, and it was not easy. Those were struggles that women had to go through to start to get those. They had to be like better than the men. They had to do a better job than a man would. It wasn't equal. Amazing. Such a cool song, and that whole thing just really, really inspired me. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was in C sharp minor, by the way. The saddest of all keys. I enjoyed that. Thank you for recommending that to me. So please, Architects fans, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get notified when our stuff is coming out. And please leave comments. I really literally read almost all of them. So enjoy. Have a very, very wonderful and musical day.